Thank you. It is a pleasure to be me tonight.
Thank you. I am sure the audience is pleased that I am here.
I'm a very wealthy but humble individual.
I, too, am very rich as well as compassionate toward others.
I have good hair, a winning smile, and have a younger perspective than my opponent.
I have years of experience that my opponent cannot match.
I stand a good 3 inches higher than my opponent who has osteoporosis due to his age.
My opponent has not held any worthwhile position greater than dog walker.
Bold and safe statement of patriotism. Fictional story of struggle from an upper middle class upbringing.
Bolder and stronger statement of patriotism. Unverifiable story of spontaneous meeting with member of public who was helped by my policies.
He is an insider whose policies have caused all of the problems in this country, including headaches, nausea, vomiting, and dizziness. I'm an outsider who brings new ideas.
He is an outsider who doesn't have the connections or understanding of how things work. I have long-standing relationships that allow me to do things to our country. I mean do things for our country.
I question your ethics.
I question your values.
My opponent does not believe in the same special interest groups that I do.
Your special interest groups are different than mine and therefore are wrong.
My opponent kicks small animals on a regular basis.
My opponent pushes old people downstairs.
Mangled metaphor.
Hyperbole. Rhetoric. Statement barely definable as truth.
I'm an independent thinker, and feel that everything my political party says is great.
I have been known to go against my political party except where it would hurt me politically, which was most of the time.
Inaccurately quoted historical figure.
Mocking of mistaken quote. Attributes same quote incorrectly to another historical figure.
Question of when the last time my opponent wore his wife's underwear.
Question of when the last time my opponent attended a KKK rally.
I will not answer any question that you do not have video to support. You don't have video to support it, do you?
Unrevealing time-wasting anecdote.
List of ways that opponents' policies have failed.
Your facts do not affect my reality.
Conservative.
Liberal.
Long-winded exposition on impossible to verify facts and numbers that support my policies.
Simplification of enormously complicated and interrelated social and financial factors and constraints. Me. Good. You. Bad.
Generic comment.
Question of opponent's improper tax filing when he was 16.
Indirect answer. Meandering story of the dog I had growing up. Fight back fake tears.
Question of opponent's college days and drug use.
I will ignore your question, and will answer, as if you asked something different.
Implied insult.
Nazi analogy.
Insinuation that opponent cannot answer a simple yes or no question.
Ask your question.
Yes or no. Do you support the Constitution and love your communist friends?
You are an outdated kicker of chickens, and known crayon eater.
You are a naive glue sniffer and grandma hater.
You are a poo-poo head.
You are a bigger poo-poo head.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
It seems we have run out of time and our audience's heads have exploded.
Come election time, please vote for me. Tweedle. D.
Come election time, please vote for me. Tweedle. Dumb.